Hi guys, welcome back to more episodes of The Americans. Episode 11 is coming up of season 2. We are still unfamiliar with just exactly how close Stan is getting to putting the pieces together. Now he's been spoken to the one surviving boy from the family that was killed. It's only going to be a matter of time, especially as he showed him those photographs. Arcady is still having the same sort of relationship as Nina is. I still feel like she's expertly playing the two of each other. Whilst at the same time Stan's reeling in the fact that his wife's had an affair, been completely open about it, and has the audacity to have a problem with it. And this other woman that Philip has brought in to go undercover, that's not going well. Right, let's carry on. This is episode 11.
Принимайте любезно предоставленное Родиной содействие и возвращайтесь к работе.
Тогда вы можете понять, что для меня значит быть оторванным от него.
They don't care about that.
Радароабсорбирующий материал.
Центр работает над тем, чтобы дать вам все необходимое.
И эхо. Я специально формирую наш прототип соответствующими углами, отражающие грани для снижения радиолокационной заметности в 0 целых. И все равно без программы эхо, которая покажет нам, работает это или нет, самолет останется просто игрушечной моделью.
And I'll be honest with you, I don't think either one of these two, given their circumstances, know exactly how to handle
knows about
a
him and
teenager.
Leanne.
Are you sure?
Yeah, the bug's back up. I mean, the sound quality is a little off. They were talking about it in Gad's office.
I'm gonna go see Jared.
No.
No,
It's too
that's a
risky
terrible
right now.
idea.
He could be under surveillance.
If he is, I'll see that and I'll stay away. I never gave him Leanne's letter.
No, you didn't.
You did what you thought was best.
She did at the time, yeah. Where you take the course of action that seems the least harsh with someone at the time, like she did with the boy, and now
Sir.
It could completely backfire.
His KGB partner assumed the identity of Leanne Riley, who died at birth in Springfield, Missouri.
What did her autopsy report say?
No scar from a bullet wound on her torso. What's this?
Your commendation. The agency's way of saying thank you for dispatching Dameron.
Как Beeman?
Что вы имеете в виду?
Он волнуется или наконец-то успокоился?
It's going to
Такой, как
affect his
всегда.
behavior.
Когда она вернулась?
Она не вернулась. Пока.
Stealth is it all.
Мы репатриировали Бакланова. Он может математически просчитать все для построения самолета «Стелс», включая углы отражения радара. Центру сейчас нужно эхо.
Эхо?
Это компьютерная программа.
An FBI agent came to see me.
Really? Why?
What did he ask you?
He said it had something to do with the murders.
You
He
haven't
didn't say.
worked that out yet. I was mentioning this, wasn't I, in the last episode? I would have thought he seems educated enough to a point, this lad, that he should understand that the FBI don't investigate homicides. Not unless it becomes prevalent that there's a link to it being something of a federal nature or of a national security issue. But I don't know, he's a young lad, it's the 80s, would he know that? Clearly, he's not even put that together at all. She will have.
He showed me.
Picture of you.
He showed me 2 drawings of people and some photos.
Look like you.
Your parents?
No, somebody else. I don't know what's going on, but I want to know what's going on.
Did he say anything else? The FBI agent?
Yeah, he said I should call him if I remembered anything or if anything suspicious happened.
$100 million would create a large hole.
It's a lot of expenditures, but against what? There's no goods, no services. There's not even a code name. There's a guy, John Skeevers, an aeronautics engineer, brilliant. He worked for Lockheed for years. We both like fly fishing. He's gone through a bad time, bit of divorce, and then he got the double whammy, cancer.
Oh, I was in Vietnam.
Strange brew, man. Hamburger Hill. Messed up my head. Turned it inside out.
Poisoned me.
Yep,
Who?
it's him.
You.
96.
That's you, man.
96.
He's very good because he doesn't.
Sorry.
He doesn't push it. He doesn't overdo it, does he?
Goddamn wallet.
Sorry, sir, this isn't enough. $277?
Bloody hell.
I don't know what happened to it.
That's a
You're
lot of
okay.
money.
It's okay.
Точно такой, как был у меня в детстве.
Really?
А можно надену?
Конечно. Если хочешь, товарищ Нина.
Comrade.
Как повезло этому значку.
How much longer are you not going to talk to me?
What do you want me to say? I have nothing to say. I'm a prisoner in my own house. How am I supposed to act?
You're not a prisoner. You're a child.
Well, did he say he'd seen them?
No, just the way he looked at me.
Yeah.
It's probably nothing.
I don't know whether he's letting on or
I met
not.
with Kate. She hadn't done anything to make herself look any different to him. She was just herself.
Oh, she's taking precautions. You should be just using that much. You might be there. Shit.
Она пойдет под трибунал в Москве.
Oh. Should we send back? It doesn't work. You need to press to how important this is then.
За что?
За предательство. Она предала родину, выдав Биману секретную информацию. Она сама призналась. Пришла ко мне и все рассказала сама. И просила шанс реабилитироваться. Я не могу ее информировать о том, что ее ждет в случае провала. Я сам под прицелом. Это уже не в моих руках.
I think we should let Paige be a counselor at the church camp. It's only for summer.
You're giving in.
Have you said something to her?
No, he's giving in.
We already said
He can't
no.
stand
I know that, but I think it's sure that we trust her.
They get them when they're young. It's what they do. You know it's what they do.
I just don't want to crush her spirit.
It is what they do. Even if there's no malicious intent.
I can't do it. I won't.
And when's your next transmission? They repeat, don't they? Decoding with a one-time pad. I've always hated this.
Where's Matthew?
He's at Harry's house.
Please don't ask me anything you don't want to know.
Yeah, no, don't go there, dude. Men always do this.
I'm not looking for sympathy. And I'm not trying to place blame. I think it's pointless.
Divorce?
Are we done?
I don't know. I don't know how you're supposed to know.
It's not you that I want. It's the scumbags who killed my friends. You didn't leave any evidence of them around. Not even in your little compartment over there. Where are they?
Yeah.
Ты уверена, что агент Beeman на это пойдет?
Похоже, Аркадий так думает.
In his present frame of mind?
Ну, не
I'm not so
жизнь,
sure.
Аркадий. В случае провала тебя отправят в Москву.
It's only fairy tales.
Это тут под трибунал.
Found in the clinic, under your chair. Must have fallen out.
I know the actor. He's been in tons of stuff. Usually plays the bad guy.
You hungry? Oh, wow, you got enough pills here to choke a horse.
Have you forgotten?
Come eat before it gets cold. It's good. Why didn't you tell me about Ram?
I don't know about that.
Yeah, you do.
You worked on SR-71.
Oh. They poisoned me. Tiny little balls. Microscopic. Iron ball pain.
I can't tell a word he's saying.
That's what killed him.
From the paint fumes?
Yeah, that's what did it. Hey.
I get he's playing the part here, but I can't tell a fucking word he's saying.
Kill the bats.
All I heard was balls and bats. I hate it when you do this with a series. This is frustrating sometimes. You don't get it very often, but they're playing a character who's ill or there's something wrong with them, and they talk in such a manner and such a low key and fractured, and their diction is so off that you can barely pick a word up. I don't know whether I should even take that part and put the damn subtitles on in English for that. I don't know.
I understand you have control over me. What I do, where I go, and who I see. There's a protest at an Air Force base in Pennsylvania this weekend. And they're having them all around the country at bases. A group from church is going.
No.
I want to go too.
Bollocks.
We'd be leaving tomorrow after school, and it's chaperoned. And
okay. Sounds like a good idea.
I don't. With what she said she's going to protest, no. She was no longer clean, hanging from the light shade. That's what the toilet bowl was. Oh my God, why didn't I think of that? Easiest way ever for anyone to figure out that someone's having an affair. If your wife or your girlfriend or whatever, you know, spots that, or even the other way round, and the toilet seat's up when it's meant to be somebody who lives there on their own and they're female, caught you. It's something that's easily overlooked.
I can never go back. They will send me to Moscow. They will put me on a trial.
But you're safe here, Nina. I will not let anything happen to you. For you and for me.
Really?
Nothing will come between us, Nina. Ever.
Oh,
nothing.
This dude. What are you doing, man?
Wants to make a difference in the world. She's just looking in the wrong place.
Go on. What have you decoded?
What does it say?
Get Jared out.
Oh. Okay, guys, episode 11. Yeah, what I was trying to say there about the toilet, I think I said it all the wrong way around. Like, if you're the guy and you come home and there's only meant to be your wife there or your girlfriend and the toilet seat's up, that's how you know. Anyway, doesn't matter. Right, so, she's dead. And Philip's just decoded the message now so they know to get Jared out. I'm trying to work out whether this kid was purposely stupid by pretending so, or whether him saying I'm not stupid was the hint. He's hard to read because he's still only a teenager and he knows nothing about what this is really about. I can't understand whether he really made the connection to it being Elizabeth. Not that he knows that's her name. I can't remember what her undercover name is there. Is it Susan or something? Or whether he's going to give something up. But they can't take the chance. And she went back when she shouldn't have done anyway. It was interesting to see yet another new character come out in Philip to get to this guy who used to work for Lockheed. I couldn't understand a damn word that man said. Thankfully, I didn't need to go back, or need to go back, because I've literally just finished the episode, to try and figure out what the hell he said, how they figured this out for this stealth. But Philip relayed it for us anyway, so we're okay. Suspended paint. Don't know how that causes cancer, but he's convinced that it did, because he said there's dead bats all around as well. So, what they're going to make from that, the different pieces of the puzzle that they need. They need this radio absorbent material, which is that. Now it's this echo that they need to be, because there's no point coming up with something that's meant to look invisible unless you can actually put it into practice. And when you do, and you do a test of it, or a test flight, or even just a simulated one in a aircraft hangar or wherever, you need the code, you need the program, you need the technology that's supposed to be able to see whether it can detect this or not. So all of this has come about at the same time as Oleg and Arkady having that conversation about what's going to happen to Nina if she doesn't get this from Stan. And he's telling her to run. But meanwhile, she goes straight back to him, giving her all, oh, they know, you need to do something. He says, I'll never let anything happen to you. I'll get us both out of this. Because clearly Stan's marriage is done. Wow, it's getting very involved. It's getting very involved. The Paige thing, I was just expressing my own personal opinion on that. Just as a reaction to it, that yes, she's a child. Yes, you're responsible for her. And you're not just free to go and do what you want when you want. You can do that when you're 18. But you need to let them discover who they are as a person, as an individual, and allow them some freedoms. But I feel as though the way that she's acted would negate that for a lot of parents. And the fact that she now has just informed us as to where she wants to go, that she wants to go to a protest, that's a slippery slope. And if nothing else, that can quite easily, 1, get her in trouble, 2, get her arrested, 3, get the authorities looking into her and her family. I don't know whether Elizabeth has thought of that yet. She's seen it on the side of, oh, she's just as much of an individual and a loner as I am. We'll just have to wait and see. Right, I'll be back in episode 12 next week. Till then, guys, by all means, post comments down below. I know this is a very slow burn series, but it's scaling up nicely, and I like that they're not rushing the storyline too much. They're giving us every little key aspect as to what pushes things in a particular direction. Right then, see you for the next one. Take care.